Turner. This is Miss Foster. I am bringing you what is called a flipped meeting. And so instead of having everybody come together in one place to save you all time and energy, and I know your time is important, especially because it's this time of year. I'm going to put you right there. So I want to give you guys some information that is really important, and I feel like if I type it, some people might not read it. So if I'm saying it to you, you'll get it. So first things first, Waxahachie Police Department will probably be coming around for round two of the thing where they tried to get in, and we were able to keep them out. They said this time it could be a woman that comes. We don't know. We don't know when. But they said just because you have been hit once doesn't mean that they're not going to ever come back throughout the year. So don't let our guards down. Make sure that when you come in through a door, you pull it, make sure it's shut. If you open a door or you go to a door and it's unlocked from the outside, then you need to let one of us know so we can make sure and get it locked back down. Nobody, it doesn't, even Shelly Blaylock, if she comes into our building and she is not wearing a badge that is visible, you need to ask the person, where's your badge, or have you checked into the office? Because if they scoot past the office or they scoot past the door, okay, we'll deal with it. But it takes all of us. So just be really, really aware of that. Also, for the Christmas shutdown for energy, they did ask that we do not unplug printers or document cameras because they lose whatever connection that technology sets up in the summer at the beginning of the year. They lose that. So it's just a pain for them to have to come back and reset all that. So do not unplug printers and document cameras. Another big thing that's coming is share tables. And so this has been something that's been on the radar in education for a while, and the health department was really the one that was keeping us from being able to do it, and they came up with some new rules and such to be able to create share tables in cafeterias. And so what that means is that students are able to go and get their lunch. Now, there's a little bit of a change here. So our cafeteria director, Cam Bridgers, or food director, I guess I should say, food services, says that we cannot tell any kids that they have to have a milk or that they have to have a fruit. We are not allowed to suggest any of that. So that alone right there will help with food waste, because I know that we're under the impression that every kid has to get a milk and has to get each of the food groups. That is not the case. They only have to get 3 things to qualify for free and reduced lunch. So that could be the milk, the fruit, and whatever the main course is, like chicken nuggets or whatever. They could even get a milk and 2 fruits, and that counts. So please, please, please do not make your kids get anything that they do not want, as long as they have the 3 food groups. So back to the share tables. They're going to put out a table. There's going to be a refrigerator with a glass fronting on it. And students are, once they leave the line, if one of the 3 things or more that they do not want, they're able to stop by the share table and drop it off and leave it there. Now here's the catch. They cannot go to their table, sit down, eat a little off their tray, and then bring what they don't want left over up to the table. It has to come literally from the cafeteria line to the share table. My ladies that help in the cafeteria, my specials teachers, this will be something that you can help man. It's going to be a learning process. I'm sure the novelty of it in the beginning is going to be exciting. So kids will probably get things they don't need just to put it on the share table. And that's, that is what it is. Another thing that Cam talked about was that any adult that brings home any food that is on the shared table, we can get fined I think she said $10,000 per item that is taken out of the cafeteria that was meant for kids. And so just make sure that if you are going to eat something or whatever, you eat it there. Nothing can be taken out of the building. And so that's a big deal. I didn't know that that was even a rule. So just a heads up on that, something that she talked about as well. Also, make sure that you have completed your Eduphoria hours. I think I only had a couple more people to go. That gives us that Friday off next week. I hope you guys are really enjoying your 12 days of Christmas and know that I wish I could do even more than what I'm doing. It's never enough in my eyes. You guys do so much, and I beyond appreciate you. A couple dates. Deer Day is coming up, February 22nd. We have Camp iNation the Tuesday that we get back from Christmas break. They're supposed to be sending schedules out for that soon so that people can start looking at what they're interested in going to. Every staff member is going to iNation unless you are the counselor, the receptionist, or the secretary. Other than that, I do expect every staff member to sign up for something. I will also be there and be attending courses as well. Let's see. We have Night of Wonder next week going on. Next Wednesday is our Christmas or pajamas. It doesn't have to be Christmas. Blue Trucks Christmas. I've sent out a schedule for that. Please check your time and make sure that everything looks good and there aren't any questions. Don't ever hesitate to ask me if you see an issue. On Monday, this Monday, the December 17th, if you have an ugly Christmas sweater, let's do an ugly Christmas sweater day. So we can have a ugly Christmas sweater contest, and maybe the winner of the ugliest Christmas sweater can get an hour lunch. So we'll do something like that. So Monday the 17th, ugly Christmas sweater competition. Other than that, you guys just hang in there and keep on keeping on. We're going to make it to Christmas break. I love y'all very much. Have a great day.